for the July 17th Human Services Committee meeting. First thing up is the approval of the minutes from June 18th of 2024. Do I have a motion to approve? Second. Motion and second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And now we have privilege of the floor. Is there anyone here to speak to the privilege of the floor? We have one person so far. Go ahead, Dan.
No?
Yep. Just identify yourself.
Very good. Good evening. My name is Chad Heim. I'm a senior caseworker based out of the Jamestown office, and I'm speaking for the group. I'd like to provide some recent updates, as we've had several staff members speak previously at your committee meetings in an effort to show ongoing progress and work toward the concerns we have voiced. The department has hired 5 new caseworkers, 3 of them provisionally, as their test is in October. These provisionally hired staff members will finish their training in January of next year. The other 2 caseworkers started state training this week and will complete state training at the end of October. Following the end of the state trainings, workers will then continue interdepartmental training that started upon hiring, which will take several months to accomplish. While the county classifies a worker as experienced after a year, many workers do not feel confident in this position until between 3 to 5 years. This is due to ongoing regulations and situational experiences, and unfortunately, another vacancy has recently opened in the Jamestown office where a staff member with 7 years of experience resigned. There's also an anticipated resignation of a staff member with 4 years of CPS experience and 14 years of experience within social services. This will also be a very large loss for our department. Most staff members continue to work up to 40 hours in order to continue closing cases, accepting new cases, filing neglect petitions, and making safety plans. Commissioner Hernandez recently completed a ride-along with 2 of our caseworkers, Amanda Christie and Nicole Kretz, in Jamestown. During this time, Commissioner Hernandez was able to see some of the significant issues in our local community, including but not limited to drug usage, domestic violence, law enforcement involvement, housing and homelessness, and mental health issues. Several of the completed visits with Commissioner Hernandez required a significant amount of time to address safety concerns directly related to the children in the home. Had these not been immediately addressed, the safety of the children would have been negatively impacted. Back in the day, CPS was a desirable position where many waited for an opening for a long period of time. Civil service no longer has the perks for these employees. The department wants to complete a time study, which is a huge expense to the department and will also not give any type of immediate answers. This is not a verifiable process, as there are confidentiality restrictions as well. Additionally, it is our understanding that these concerns that we have posed are the same that were reported in the past when a study had been previously completed. Inevitably, we are already stretched with to our limits due to the needs of our families. Trying to complete a time study where documenting our activities would take away from time we need to spend assessing children safe and providing resources and assistance to our families. If we're not doing our jobs thoroughly, the lives of children on our caseloads may be in jeopardy. Several counties are dealing with lawsuits and fatalities related to children connected to their child protective cases. We must do what we need to do to work toward mitigating risk and assisting families with meeting their needs. The recruitment process still needs to be addressed in an effort to recruit and retain staff members. There have been workers who have refused job offers due to less than 40 hours with compensation that is not up to par with what they expect based on the job requirements. We have been told that there was a submission to Human Resources by Commissioner Hernandez for a grade reallocation, but we've not heard any updates on that process. I'd like to thank you for your time, appreciate your diligent efforts and attention to the concerns we've been working toward and a resolution on, and are fully in support of your ongoing efforts to continue solutions-based improvements. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else for the privilege of the floor? Anyone else for the privilege of the floor? Seeing no one, I'm going to entertain a motion to enter executive session pursuant to letter F of New York State Public Officers Law. It's to discuss the medical, financial, credit, or employment history of a particular person's or corporation, or matters leading to the appointment, employment, promotion, demotion, discipline, suspension, dismissal, or removal of a particular person or corporation.
I will move to make a,
Okay, Ms.
into an
Bachelor
executive
Pavlock,
session.
is there a second? Is there
Second.
a second? Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we are now in executive session.